We've talked about online dating, we've talked about warm approaching. You can join an amateur sports team, you can continue your education, maybe take up paddle boarding. But whether or not you're geeking around the con or relaxing on a rooftop listening to jazz at night, you're gonna have to learn the art of cold approaching. Basically, that's when you walk up to someone you have no premeditated social connection with and you meet them and make a connection. This can be ball-shrinkingly intimidating, and you'll probably feel like wet sauerkraut in the hands. Now, there are some women who will just sit on the other side of the room staring at you with their heads full of eyeballs and quietly judge you, while there are others who actually want you to take the shot and walk up and say hi no matter how nervous you are. Since there's no way to be certain, you, my friend, are gonna have to take the chance. Either way, I leave it up to you. But is it worth it? Yes, if you're strong enough. Now, in this particular episode, we're not going to talk about trying to hook up the first night, because in that vein, you're essentially approaching a total stranger and trying to convince her that it would be the best interest of hers to pursue an intimate encounter with you in a matter of minutes. We'll talk about that later. Absolutely possible. So some basics before we start. Yes, you're taking a chance, but it's not world-ending. While you're standing there deciding what you're going to do, and the what-ifs and the why-fors run through your mind, and you can't find the right thing to say. What if I catch her at a bad time? What if she's rude? Yes. What if the moon is made of cheese? Sometimes it's all best guess, my dear boy. You can't read her mind. You don't know what she might think. So all you can do is walk up and say something. That's why it's so important that we learn body language, so we don't approach a woman whose body language is against us. So that way we have to worry about the whether-tos and the why-fors. Number two, the benefits are going to outweigh the what-ifs. In a social media-driven culture, this method is completely out of the norm. It's easy to message someone's inbox on social media or an online dating app, because if she doesn't respond, it doesn't really matter anyway. But if someone doesn't respond to you in person, oh, you're gonna feel it. Sure, not as much as jumping on a bicycle without the seat on it, but you're going to feel it. So what's the payoff? Confidence. This is one of the reasons the benefits are great. I mean, think about it. This one approach can help you overcome years of fears, which are going to increase your confidence and set the stage for you to be more confident in the long run. And if it goes well, you just made a connection and got a really hot girl. Number three, rejection can and will happen. No matter what people tell you, you will get rejected. Not every woman is interested in what you'll have to say or what you have to offer. They just aren't. This is why it's important to go where you already have value, because girls in those places are looking for what you have to offer. We've got an episode on that somewhere. When this does happen, relax. Take it in stride. Remember, rejection is your friend. He's a bit of a twat, but he's still your friend. What's important is how you handle him. Remember, she's rejecting the approach, not you. So what are some reasons why she might reject your approach? Well, she's just uncomfortable in that environment. She may already be there with someone. She got a man. What's your man got to do with me? I got a man. I'm not trying to hear that, see? Classical reference, you'll get it later. Maybe she's just not attracted to you. Maybe she can smell your insecurities a mile off, and that's the reason. I mean, let's think about it. You don't want every woman who approaches you, so let's not expect every woman we approach to want us. Learn this, accept it, and move on. Number four, learn women. This is absolutely key in my opinion. Now, you will never be able to understand them completely. I mean, even women don't understand other women, but even gaining a partial understanding will help you with the cold approach. If you want a cold approach, it's important to have as much info on your subject as possible before you go to do it. I mean, books are good, but do they give you any real insight on the ideas and the psychology of women? What's the best way? Talk to women. Seriously, you've got tons of women in your life who I assume have opinions that you can get. So talk to them. Talk to them over tea or schnapps. Schnapps is good. Ask questions so you can have an understanding beforehand, so you don't go in unprepared. What are some things that you've done to help you with your cold approach? Let us know down in the comments. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Social Dynamics 101. Thanks for watching. If you want to check out some of our previous content, please check here. And if you want to check out some of our newest content, please look here. We've got all sorts of subjects to tantalize your intellect and help increase your chances of finding the right girl and the perfect girl for you. We'll see you soon.